Hey guys, welcome to the G site, and yes, we're very formally attired today. Just
Straight from the office.
Straight from the office. Yeah. So today we're gonna start off by covering Total Recall, the remake to Total Recall to be precise.
Yeah.
This one starring Colin Farrell, and they admittedly brings the hotness here with Kate Beckinsale and Jessica Biel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the remake of the Paul Verhoeven classic
Yeah.
from the 90s.
Not to mention
Early
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
80s.
No, dude.
Late 80s?
1990.
Okay, 1990. There you go.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so the original was, of course, the Paul Verhoeven directed one, starring
Arnold
Arnold in
Schwarzenegger.
all his 80s, 90s glory when he was really at
Yes.
his peak, where he was throwing the one-liners around like it was nothing, and he was physical Marvel. And back then, the story it's based on a Philip K. Dick novel. We Can Remember It For You Wholesale, and the whole point of that story was this guy, what's his name? Hauser. No.
No. You're getting confused.
Douglas Quaid.
Douglas Quaid.
He was like a worker who was there was
Construction worker.
Yeah,
And he was like wishing that he was someone else basically. He was tired of his life.
Yeah, because he was like a worker on Mars.
Yeah. Although he had a hot wife, it was still no, he wasn't on Mars yet. He was still in future Earth.
Right.
Yeah, and he had a hot wife, but still he just wasn't happy with his life.
Yeah, that movie basically launched Sharon Stone's career. Even though she had been in some movies like
King Solomon's
Mines before.
Yeah. And I never heard of her
Armageddon,
until I
Lost
saw
City,
her here.
And she was in one of the Police Academy movies.
Yeah.
Starring in Total Recall, beside Arnold, launched her career, and that led to Basic Instinct and everything else that followed.
Mm-hmm.
So it had Rachel Ticotin as the one who basically broke him out of the funk that he was in. It had Ronnie Cox as the Governor Cohagen.
Yeah.
That the awesome Michael Ironside.
Hell yeah.
Who was really one of the great character actors ever. Who's always been a great menacing type of guy.
What was his name here? What was his name in Total Recall?
Richter. Screw you. Richter. So it had so many great lines, and it was a great movie for the 90s.
It was hella violent.
Yeah.
It was graphic violence.
Yeah.
It should have been called Total Violence, but it was insane.
Yeah, and for its time, the effects were cutting edge, and now it may seem dated, but we still have fun watching this movie.
Yeah, because let's face it, Verhoeven, he injected a sly sense of humor.
Yeah,
to it.
Kind of campy, but still, it was fun.
Yeah, and it plays to Arnold Schwarzenegger's strengths.
Yeah.
All the one-liners, all the quips, and
none of that is present in this remake. This remake, directed by Len Wiseman, who is Mr. Beckinsale, it just lacked the soul, man. Credit to Colin Farrell, he does try to make it work. He's been in a lot of shitty movies, and he does try. Kate Beckinsale, they basically merged the characters of Sharon Stone and Michael Ironside into one, Kate Beckinsale. And she's awesome here. You really know that her husband must really love her because he gave her a lot of stuff to do. She was a great villain.
Yeah, dude.
Kick ass,
Dude, with what she wears in that opening scene.
Like my friend Christian goes, nice 90s.
Okay.
So there, Jessica Biel, she plays the Rachel Ticotin character, and there's more of a chemistry there between.
And she's a lot hotter than Rachel Ticotin.
Yeah, definitely. And now it's Bryan Cranston who plays Cohagen, but there is no Mars. Apparently, in this future, there are two entities because Earth is unlivable. There's the United Federation of Britain, and there is the colony, which is Australia.
Yeah.
And to get from Britain to there, you have to go through the Earth, the core.
Yeah, through the core.
At some point, you lose gravity. You get there.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept, but then Mars still sounds more fun.
Yeah. Take me to Mars.
Yeah.
That whole thing. And okay, so the things that are similar between both movies is that at some point, Quaid decides he wants to get new memories.
Yeah.
Because he wants to have more adventure because he feels like he's a drone.
Mm-hmm.
So, excuse me. So he eventually goes to this company called Recall, and they can implement
implant
any
memories.
memories that you want. You want to be a sports star, you want to be a secret agent, and all of that.
Yeah.
But something happens in the middle of the whole
Procedure.
and suddenly he's taking out all these cops that are after him.
Yeah.
So that's when it's revealed that Quaid isn't what he seems to be. That he's been implanted with memories himself. And so that's where the whole conflict arises.
To be honest, if the Schwarzenegger movie did not exist, I would have said, hey, this is a brilliant